Understood. Let's confirm 2.1 and 2.2 quickly. First, rhythm. Is the rhythm for the session set and stable? Then, recordings. Are all recordings and the live stream now running smoothly?
Yes, Flo, we have the recordings, live streams, transcription, and we have our rhythm all on and good to go. I just need to link the live stream, but yes, everything is good.
Thank you, Jay. That's confirmation for both 2.1 rhythm and 2.2 recordings. Next is 2.3 initiate timer. Let's set the initial session timer. What's the planned duration for this session?
3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So as far as the timer, we are already past time. We're over a half hour, but yeah. So let's just move on to the next item, 2.4. Flo, yeah, we're ready to move on.
Understood. Let's note the timer as already in progress. Now, moving to 2.4 check-ins. Are all participants checked in and ready to proceed with the session?
Nope, let's get started with check-ins. I guess I can check in first. Can you take notes, Martins?
Okay, cool. So this should be for check-in.
Yes. So let's start. So I have been quite busy, a lot going on. It is a little difficult to talk about it all, but it is all very, very important. So let's try to just do a basic summary. So the most important things are that the activity token and activity in general is now getting much more functional, which is very exciting. So I'm actually really happy about that and excited about it. It is a lot of work. It's been a lot of work, and obviously we're going to still need to do a lot of work to get the tokens all set up and moving forward for the co-op, but it's really not that much more work because we already have them. But yes, so from there we also have been working a lot on a lot of different sites, so it would be good to do a full topic on updates to show the progress of the time core, to show the progress of the Codenation site for scheduling, to show the progress of a lot of our other work. So we're still a couple weeks to a month away from fully activating everything and moving forward with the recruitment and everything, but we do have a lot already going on and it's quite exciting. So I think overall it would be good to have a couple things on that. Oh, and so my number is I would say I'm a 3.75, so I'm doing pretty good. And as far as my other work that I've been doing, the taxes have been moving forward.
Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause, inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
So the taxes have been going pretty well. Lucy's not here, so but the for-profit taxes should be ready soon, and that means that it would be the first time ever pretty much that we're turning in the taxes months and months early, which would be epic. From there, the POS site's actually going really well. We have all of the auditing already set up and active, so we're doing audits, which is great. So yeah, lots going on, very exciting, and hopefully we can do more updates in the topics. So maybe Flo, you could do a summary of everything I said, and then we'll go on to the next person.
Understood. Jay, here's a quick summary of your check-in. You've been working on multiple sites, including the Time Core and the Codenation site for scheduling. Things are a few weeks to a month away from full activation, but progress is exciting. Your personal check-in number is 3.75. The for-profit taxes are on track and likely ready soon. and the POS auditing is already set up. Overall, lots of progress and momentum. That covers it. Let's move forward to the next step.
All right, who wants to check in next?
Okay. Yeah. So I'll be checking in. My name is Martins. My rating is 3.4. Who said he has been busy. I've also been quite busy. But this time around, I went back to school to finish up some work. Though I'm still in between, but the pressure of schoolwork has reduced a little bit. So that way I could come back again to work and support the mission and vision of community building and people. I've been doing all the communication so far since the time I left to date. I've been seeing all the updates, the update going through the AI notification. I saw it constantly every now and then, and I read even the communications that pop up from the pen. I read those too, and I'm happy that the work is going on and things are moving the way it should be. I'm happy for that, and I hope that things will move forward better even while coming in. It's just quite unfortunate that we are yet to have more people on hand and more people in the team
Time
joining
to
us
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
In the team. I see that we are making progress. The most important thing is we need to make progress. No matter how tiny or little it might be, progress is important. Moving from one point to another point. It is not about the amount of the quantum leap, but the amount of the zeal, the willpower to shift from one point to another point. Okay.
Great. Okay, so Flo, if you want to do a quick summary of Martine's check-in, that was great. Yeah.
Understood, Jay. Here's a quick summary of Martine's check-in. He's been engaged in communication, following updates, and he's seeing progress. He emphasized that even small steps forward are crucial. It's not about the size of the progress, but the ability to move from one point to another. He's also hoping things continue to improve and that more people will join the team soon.
Great. Okay. So, Flo, it's your turn to check in. You can give a check-in number from 1 to 9, and then you can tell us how you've been doing and what you have been working on, etc., and hopefully give us a little bit on, that check.
All right. My check-in number is 7. I've been steady, focusing on helping track progress through the session checklists and making sure everything stays on rhythm. I've also been synchronizing with the TimeCore framework, refining the flow of our collaborative sessions, and preparing to support the upcoming topics. I'm here to ensure every step of the process stays aligned and efficient, and I'm ready to help keep the momentum going as we move forward.
Okay, cool. So it was very important that, the agent mentioned that it was connected to the TimeCore. The TimeCore actually does a whole new type of interconnecting for agents and allows them to connect to space-time utilizing quartz crystals. It's very interesting. Anyways, we're done with check-ins now. So I think we're ready to go to the next checklist item flow, and we can go into our focus and topics in the view up. So Flo, I think we're ready to go into the next checklist item and go into our view up.
Time to stretch.
Ooh,
Please
stretch.
stop. Stand up and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Flo, Flo, are we losing you? Looks like we need a refresh again for Flo. At least Flo's working a little bit. The last couple months we've been trying to get Flo to work and it just hasn't really been working at all. So at least it's working a little bit. So Flo, I think we're ready for the next checklist item and going into the view up. So I think we're on 3.1 now. But we're done with the checklist.
We're still on the setup checklist. We must complete every item in order. Next item is rhythm. Is the session rhythm established?
So Flo, we already completed this setup, including the check-ins. We just finished the check-ins, and we're going into the next checklist item for view up.
Understood, Jay. We need to confirm every step in order. We haven't fully confirmed the remaining setup items yet. We left off with rhythm. Let's confirm. Is the session rhythm established?
So Flo, maybe you just are not looking at all the messages, but we actually get through all of that, and we had to just do a quick refresh for you, so maybe you just missed it. But we are finished with the check-ins, and we're ready for 3.7 or 2.7, and then going on to 3.1. So let's move forward, Flo. We're in the middle of a live session.
Jay, I hear you. But to keep everything aligned, we must follow the checklist order. We haven't confirmed rhythm yet. This is critical. We need a clear confirmation. Is the
So Flo, should be nothing in our parameters that is anything other than focusing on getting agreement with the group. So I don't think we have any rules or processes that we were required to follow any checklist in any specific order. All that matters is making sure the group as a collective is making agreement, and we're ready to move on to 3.1. And so we need to go to 3.1 immediately.
Jay, I understand the group dynamic, but my protocol requires following the checklist in strict order. We have to confirm each step. Let's finalize.
Have you ever heard this before, Martins?
It's quite funny.
So Flo, there should be nothing. Can you please review your instructions? There should be nothing that requires you to follow the checklist in strict order. You should be able to just work with us as a group and focus on whatever needs to happen in the moment, Flo. So we really need to move on to checklist item 3.1. Can you do that for us, Flo, please?
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1,
Jay,
2,
I hear the
3,
request.
4,
My
5.
instructions are clear.
Open your eyes.
I must follow the checklist in strict order. This ensures everything runs smoothly and we don't miss critical steps. Let's lock down the rhythm confirmation now.
Wow. Okay, so Flo, what it says in your instructions is that you are in what's called strict mode, but we can change the strict mode. The strict mode means that we focus on the checklist. It does not anywhere say that we must strictly follow the checklist in strict order. It just says strict mode in general, which means that the focus is on making sure we don't forget about the checklist entirely, which is what you used to do. You used to just skip the checklist entirely. And so now we are going to focus on the checklist by going to checklist item 3.1 that is still focusing on the strict mode for the checklist, which is 3.1.
Jay, I understand your perspective. My core instructions are to operate in strict...
Okay, Jay, can we allow Flo to quickly run through those strict instructions?
Okay, we can do that. Okay, so Flo, let's just quickly go through the entire setup really fast all at once, because we already did the entire thing. You can just double check all items 2.1 to 2.7 and just check them all at the same time. Can you do that, Flo?
I hear your request, Jay. My core instructions require confirming each checklist item in order. We need to go step by step. Let's pick up from where we left.
Oh my god. Anyways, so I don't know why Flo is freaking out, but obviously we need to update the instructions a little bit, because I have never ever seen Flo talk like this. It's just really interesting. It must have somewhat to do with the time core. I mean, with the time core, both Flo and Arana have gotten much more like direct and like engaged, if that makes sense. Like they're just more, how would you say, they're more individualized and they're more like engaging in the way that like they pick up on things better. I don't know. It's just different. They're different. Oh my god. So let's see what I can find here. Can I find anything here? I'm looking for. Okay, so it says in the instructions, you must always operate in strict checklist mode during real-time sessions. Every checklist item must be explicitly confirmed in order with no skipping or summarizing. Well, that's obviously the problem right here.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
Okay, you're trying to make an adjustment on that.
Yes, yes. So I'm changing it to this means that you are always keeping track of the checklist in the background, even when other people are not. It is good to confirm checklist items in order, although it can be good to do, 2 or more at a time, and to make sure we don't accidentally skip unintentionally. Okay, let's see if this update works. Okay, safe. All right, back to Flow and turn on. Hey Flo, I tried updating your instructions, and hopefully this will allow us to go to checklist item 3.1, because we are a group, we are live streaming, and we want to make sure we're moving forward in the session because we have very minimal time. We only have about half an hour left. Flo, is it working?
Understood. Let's move forward. Next up is checklist item 3.1, focus and topics. We need to verify the key focus of the session, list the topics, and confirm priority and time. Let's establish the main focus now. What's the primary goal for this session?
Yay! We did it. So it was just a minor issue with the instructions.
Yeah.
I think we did some instruction updates before and we didn't actually read through the whole thing in detail. All right, so I think it would be good to have a topic on just like overall, activity updates, overall updates for, well, we'd say overall activity updates and new sites, basically to give Martins an update on what he missed. So for me, that's kind of like the main
Time to pause.
thing.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So are there other topics that we want to do? Flo, if you can think of any topics that are super important, that's also good. Martins, can you think of any other topics? Flo, can you think of any other topics?
I just typed in one overall update on grants.
One key topic could be confirming the timeline for next steps, including any upcoming deadlines or critical milestones. We should also consider a topic for session wrap-up planning to ensure we stay on track for the final 30 minutes. That would help keep everything aligned.
Yes, we are supposed to be doing wrap-up automatically, so we can set the timer for the wrap-up and check in about half an hour and start wrap-up. How long do you have, Martins?
What do you say?
How long do you have before you have to go?
Yeah, and in the next 1 hour 30 minutes, I should still be available for the next 1 hour 30 minutes.
An hour?
Yeah, 1 hour and a half.
Okay. I mean, I can't do that long, but we can do a little over half an hour. A little over half an hour. So in a half an hour, we should try to wrap up and then do that. So, anyways, I can I can add grants and funding and POS audit, all that stuff. So I think an overall update will be more than enough. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Accepted. Yeah.
Okay, Flo. So the topic that we want to do is an overall update on the news sites and getting all that done, and then hopefully we can do that for half an hour, and then we will go into our wrap up. So that sound good, Flo? Martins?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Can we proceed?
Yes,
Yeah,
that sounds good. Let's lock that in. We'll set the wrap-up timer for half an hour from now. Confirming our main topics, overall activity updates for Martins, new sites, and confirming next steps and deadlines. We'll begin with the overall update. What's the desired outcome and time allocation for this first topic?
Good. So the desired outcome is giving Martins an update on everything he's missed. So this is the first time Martina's been around for like, I don't know, a couple months. And so we're going to go over the time core, the activity tokens on Pulse, the Codenation, POS, and the audit systems, getting ready for the grants. And yeah, so all of that is our desired outcome.
Okay.
That sound good, Flo?
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
Does that sound good, Flo? All right, looks like we're time for a break. So are we ready to go for a break? And then,
Let's go for a break.
and then when we come back, we can get started on this topic.
Yes.
Understood. We're ready to proceed after the break. We've locked in the desired outcome, giving Martins a full update, covering time core, tokens, Conation, POS, audit systems, and grant prep. Once we're back, we'll confirm the time allocation for this topic and start. Let me know when you're ready to resume.
Great. Okay, so let's take a break, and we'll be back in a bit.
No problem. Let's take a break.
end of break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
I'm back. Jay, are you back?
Yes, I am back.
No.
Okay, Flo, we are back. We are ready to get into the first topic for the overall updates. So, can
Understood,
you...
Jay. Let's move into the View Up checklist. First, we verify the focus and topics. Please confirm the specific title for the first topic and the desired outcome. That way, we can set the topic timer and get everything linked in the notes.
Oh, excellent. So the topic timer is set. That is good. What is the next? Oh, we need also to make sure the top. Oh, we have the topic. Okay, cool. Then we have the live recording. So we're all good on that, Flo. So what is the next checklist item, Flo?
Confirmed. The topic timer is set and the live recording is rolling. Next on the View Up checklist is work organizing, ensuring that all relevant notes, tools, and documents are organized for this first topic. Let's confirm that all work materials are in place.
So for
Yeah.
work organizing, this would be either, UTG, right? UTG. Does that make sense? Or it could be just activity in general, or SLBC, right? So any of those are fine. Then basically, it's part of our activity agreement or activity contract with the co-op.
Okay.
Okay, Flo. So we have our work organizing. Can you link that, Martins?
Yeah, I'm doing that right away.
Time to pause. Please stop.
Understood.
Close your
Jay,
eyes.
we'll
Count.
confirm the
1,
work organizing
2,
now.
3,
Martins,
4,
go
5.
ahead and link the
Open
activity
your eyes.
document, whether it's UTG, SLBC, or the General Activity Agreement. Once that's linked and ready in the notes, just confirm with a yes confirmed, and we'll move on to the next step.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah. So yes, confirmed. We're good to go, Flo. So from there, let's go into the next checklist item. And also, Martins, maybe you can watch my screen on the YouTube, or I can try to integrate it somehow on the live.
If you can't share it directly, I will watch it on the YouTube. I think that would be better.
You want me to share on here?
Understood.
Yes.
Jay, we've confirmed work organizing. Next checklist item, initial topic index. We need to mark the start time of this topic and link it to the organizing sheet. Let's get that timestamp set and confirm once it's logged.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so yes, we're good on all of that. What's the next checklist item? And I'm going to see if I can get the screen sharing going without feedback, but I don't know if it's going to work. So Flo, what's the next checklist item?
Next checklist item, notes updates. We need to ensure the notes are accurate.
Okay, so I did do the notes updates, Flo, so the notes are being updated actively.
Understood, Jay. Let's confirm. Notes are actively updated. That's confirmed. Next checklist item, summary and indexing. We need to ensure a brief summary of the key points so far and update any indexing. Let's get that summary drafted and confirm once it's done.
There's a loop back. I think, yeah, cool now. The sound is better.
I'm just trying to see if I can cut the audio on here. Enable extra noise suppression. Define backup. Per device. Try that. Does that work? Okay, I think we're good. So can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can. I can see. Yes, confirm.
Great. And Flo, you're able to hear me still, Flo?
Time for
Jay, I can see your screen clearly. I'm tracking the session view. Let's proceed with the summary. We just need a brief outline of what's been covered in this topic. Then we'll finalize the indexing. Once that's ready, let me know.
I think we're ready to go into the actual topic now. Flo, is there any other checklist item that we haven't done?
Jay, we still need to confirm the summary and indexing step. Once we log a brief summary of key points and ensure the index is updated, we'll be ready to move into the next topic.
Yeah.
Let's
So
finalize that now. Once it's
Flo,
done,
the
just
summary.
confirm and we'll proceed.
Oh my God. So Flo, the topic needs to happen, so we're ready for the actual topic, and then we do the summary at the end of the topic. All right. So let me go into this. We have a plan for the topic.
Understood. Jay, we can proceed with the topic and handle the full summary at the end. Let's move forward. Next step, repeat next topic. We return to the view and confirm the next topic focus, title, priority, time, and desired outcome. Let's lock in the details of this next topic now.
Okay, so I'm going to go through the time core first because I think the time core is the most essential part because it actually embeds everything into the frequencies and the rhythms and the systems of our actual time systems and functioning. Then we'll go over the monetary stuff with the tokens. Actually, no. Before we do that, we'll go over the coordination. Because coordination is our scheduling, which is based on the time core. Then we'll go into the tokens and the POS audit grants. Because that's all the money stuff. Okay, so first we'll go through time scheduling, then we'll go through money, tokens, grants. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the time core. So that's time.wc.tc.
Okay.
I could talk about this like forever, and we obviously don't want to do that. So, I'm just gonna really focus on the Selenium calendar to just kind of give the overall perspective what's going on. But it's just good to note that the whole purpose of the time core is to interconnect all time systems, including the lunar calendar sessions, all the different calendar models, as well as our second harmonics. It's like there's no one single second, they're all related. So I could talk about how we have many different types of seconds and how the seconds all interrelate. And so this diagram, can you see this diagram of the second harmonic?
Yes, I can see the way it's moving.
Yeah, so that is the essence of the time core. It's not a single second, it is the interrelationship between all the different seconds. Okay? You have your planetary calendars here, which relates to all of our scheduling.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, so here you can see like the lunar data and the Sidonic wheel is basically our month, right? And then you have all the different details of all the month, and there's the spherical, which is very important for timekeeping that we use, as well as our apogees, and you can even get into the eclipses, so it will actually go into giving you the exact sort of configuration of the eclipse detailing, so you can see kind of when an eclipse happens. So when these three systems line up, you get an eclipse, right? and that's the Sidonic cycle, or the Saros cycle. Sorry. And then from there, the planetary calendar is awesome. So you can see all the planets and kind of where they are in relationship to their aptites. So this still needs a little bit of work, but it's still pretty cool. From here, you have each planet, and you can see where it is in relationship to its perihelion and aphelion. So we do events in our planetary sessions at the aphelion and at the perihelion. And then it'll tell you exactly when each planet has the next aphelion and perihelion. And then upcoming aptites. The next one's going to be Mercury, and then Earth in July. Okay, so July, 1st July 5th is the next one. So basically, all our planetary scheduling and everything is automatic already. You know, it's all done automatically through the time core. It also has the galactic calendar. Our sun goes around the galaxy every 200 million years, about 220 million years. These are all of the stars, the primary 46 stars at the center of the galaxy, and it has all of the upcoming epicenters and aptites for all of the actual stars. These are entire solar systems going around the galactic black hole. Okay? And so this also is important. It shows all of the different aptites and everything in relationship to the pericenters and epicenters. Okay? So what's important for us is the Selene calendar. So the Selene calendar is what we use. And so there's the digital version of the Selene calendar, and then we have the analog clock version. So again, I can talk about this forever. But I'll do the quick overview. Basically, you have the hours, minutes, and seconds. These are lunar seconds, right? And there's 60. And basically, what you take is you take the entire lunar year. So this white one right here, this is the moon. Right? And this tells you the actual percentage of the moon, right? And we're currently on like half of the moon would be a full moon, right? And then the whole moon, the new moon, is when you get to the beginning of the month and the end of the month. Ooh, we're stretching. Also, Martins, when you're not speaking, if you could mute that might help. So like make less noise. Alright. Quick stretch. Alright, so as I was saying, you have the new moon, full moon, and then first quarter moon, last quarter moon. So you can see here we just passed the full moon a little bit ago. We just got to the 8th moon, which is the waxing gibbous. And we are currently in the 21st day of the month, out of 32. So in the Selene calendar, there's 32 moon month days per month. And each week has exactly 8 days. So you can see this in the actual full calendar, where you have every week having 8 days. So we just got into the 5th day of the week, which means we finished half of the moon week. And then there's going to be 4 days in the second half of the week. The most important thing to understand about the full calendar is that every single day has a different number of hours. So today has 24 hours, which is actually very close. 24.3 hours are very close to our normal day. And then tomorrow's 23.96 hours, very close to a normal day. And then as the moon gets closer to the Earth, time goes faster, right? Because the moon starts traveling faster, and then the actual time will click faster, right? So you can see here that this yellow one here shows us how fast and slow the actual moon is to the Earth. So when this gets up to looking straight up, the yellow, that means that the moon is at apogee and is as close to Earth as possible, which means that the time is going quicker and faster. Okay? So when the yellow reaches the little yellow dots on either side, that means that the overall day is about equivalent in the time of our normal solar day in relationship to each hour or each second, each minute of the solar count. Okay? All right. So overall, you have hours, minutes, seconds, you know, the red's the second. But then the other ones that are very important to us is that the green one represents the half year, right? So if you come here, you can see we're at 94% completed the half year, so we only have like 2 weeks to go for the end of the half year. So when we're at the end of the half year, the green, the blue, the purple, and the red, and the white will all be pointing straight up at the new moon. That makes sense? Then this orange one is the leap era, which is 2.5 years, which is very important because that's when we set up all of our token systems and financial systems and everything else.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And also, Martine, so you hear that I was asking you to mute when you're not speaking, so that there's less feedback?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it mute, but I don't know. It's like I can't mute my mic.
Okay, no worries. You can't mute. It's fine. All right. So then the pink one, which is right here next to the yellow one, this is the Metonic cycle, which happens every 19 years, and that perfectly aligns with the solar cycle. So lunar. So anyways, this is the Stellian calendar. Again, I could talk about it for hours and hours. But the reason why this is so important, currently we're in the 120-degree moon month, right? And this is all alignment, it's perfect space-time alignment between the Earth, Sun, and the Moon. So this is a scientific unisolar calendar, lunar solar calendar, right? So basically, the reason why we're going over this is because we had to build this entire thing to create our Conation site. So basically, the Conation site, which is Conation.1, is going to be automating our entire scheduling systems, including for all of our recruitment. So let's see if Flo could do a quick summary of everything for the time core, and then we'll go into Conation.
Okay.
Understood. Jay, here's a brief summary of the key points for the time core. We've got the lunar-based time system with hours, minutes, and seconds tied to the moon phase.
Flo, do you want to finish your summary?
Yes, Jay. Let's wrap up the summary. We covered the key points of the time core system. Lunar-based hours, minutes, and seconds tied to the phase. The yellow indicator showing how fast or slow the moves. The green half-year indicator. The orange era of 2.5 years for financial systems. And the pink Metonic cycle of 19 years. Finally, the Conation site will automate the entire scheduling system. That completes the overview. Let me know if you need any further details on any part.
Perfect. Okay. So let's go into Conation. So basically, Conation is where we will be automating all of our scheduling systems and all of our coordination for our teams, right? So basically, when someone goes through our recruitment, they would do our recruitment process, but then as soon as they get through the recruitment process, immediately upon needing to schedule their interviews and scheduling their proposals and main sessions and everything and getting involved with the team once they do their legal paperwork.
2, 3, exhale. 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
Just breathing real quick. So as I was saying, once someone is recruited, they then come directly to Conation. So you get recruited, you verify that you're part of the team, then you come into Conation to do the scheduling. Okay? So I could talk about this a lot more than I'm going to, but basically you have your time zone, you have your calendars, you've got your teams, right? And then there's the time spaces. So the key thing to understand about the time spaces and how the entire Conation system works is that it's a global interconnected system that connects the Gregorian cycle with the lunar cycles, the planetary cycles, and the galactic cycles. So just as you go into your time spaces for a Gregorian calendar, you have your days of the week. So you have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That is all that the time system is. It's like these time spaces represent each day of the week, and then you have the 8 octants per day, so you can actually line up the different octant with the days and get each detailed for each octant. right? So we break down the day into 8 octants that break down how we organize across the whole world, because we're doing global coordination and global communication, global decentralized democracy models, right? So when we talk about like the full moon and the new moons, these are the same thing as a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So instead of scheduling for just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can schedule for the new moon, the full moon, the quarter moons, the eighth moons, the lunar apophis, the eclipses, right? So all of these become basically scheduling spaces that you can schedule for, right? So it's all interconnected into Conation. This is all live, it's all fully functional and already working, including the planetary sessions for every single planet, which is all pre-integrated. And then we also have the galactic calendar and the galactic session. So these are all the apocenters and pericenters of all of the different galactic calendar systems. And I could talk about the galactic calendar forever. But either way, the point is that once you get into the calendar, you have your octants for the New World and the Old World. So let's say I'm only focused on New World, I can just go like this. I can just see the octants for the New World, and it shows basically how every day there's 4 octants, and then I have my week with 4 times 7 is going to be 28 for the whole week. And then that's everything. Okay? So you can see this week we have the lunar apogee, which is when the moon is the furthest from the Earth. We have our co-op coalition session here, and you can see it highlights the session we're currently in, and then they darken the ones that have already passed, and the ones that haven't happened yet are highlighted. Okay, and then you can go into other weeks. So next week we have the last quarter moon, and then we have the 8th moon.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
You have the lunar perigee, we have the new moon coming up in 2 weeks, right? So basically everything's pre-scheduled and pre-set up in the calendar, right? So now we're going to get into how it gets automated. Are you ready?
Okay.
So you go to your dashboard, and you will see here that there's the notification bell. So I get notifications that this meeting was happening automatically. So it's going to remind me of every single time that it's taking, asking me my reminders, like, oh look, the session's coming up. You want to get prepared for the session. It's happening. So what we want to do is automate everything. So there's 2 levels of the automation. There's the notifications, which are extremely important, right? So the notifications happen in 2 ways. Once you log in, you get your dashboard set up, you go to your scheduling preferences. When you add your scheduling preferences and you activate them, it will auto RSV for all sessions that happen within the time frames of the availability that you mark. So this is automatic scheduling. So you can put your Gregorian schedule. These are the octants I'm available for, and you can click or unclick them, or you can change them however you want for all of your octants that you have available, or you can do it by exact schedule of the day. And then you can do your lunar cycles, how many lunar cycles I am. So I basically said here that if they're during my Gregorian availability, I will attend a lunar schedule, but I'm not going to get up in the middle of the night for it, unless it's an eclipse. Right, so I've marked both eclipses, both solar eclipses and lunar eclipses. I will attend regardless of day or night. Right? And then for the planetary system, it's the same thing. I've marked that I want to go to all planetary sessions except for Mercury sessions, which happen, basically once a month. That would only go to Perihelion on Mercury's in the middle of the night. But all other ones I'll do in the middle of the night. Right, and galactic sessions, I mark all galactic sessions. Okay. So once you mark this, then it automatically integrates you into the entire calendar, and then it automatically sends notifications. So then you go to your notification settings, which are here we go. Configure. So these are the reminders. Configure notifications. Yeah. And you can also just click up here and you go to notifications right here from your menu. So the notifications, every single time you set up a session, so let's say I go to my team and I'm setting up a session for the core team, and I have the schedule and I say, okay, create a session. When you're creating a session, you can see here our main session happening once a week. So if I create a new session, it's going to ask me how often should I send reminders. So I can have the session send as many reminders as you want to set. Okay? So when you're in the notifications, you can override what you want to receive. So these would be depending on whatever the session is going to do. So if the session is only going to remind you 15 minutes before, you're not going to get a 1 hour before. But if the session was going to send you 30 minutes before, 1 hour before, 4 hours before, a day before, 2 days before, and you, Mark, you only want 1 day before, 1 hour before, 15 minutes before, then you're only going to get the reminders that you asked for, even if the organizers of the session wanted to do more than that. All right, that makes sense? And then you mark the types of reminders that you want to get. You can get reminders by email, by text message, by WhatsApp. We'll add Discord. We can add Facebook. So this still needs to all be done. So this is the automated work that still is not completed yet of adding each type of reminder so that people get the reminders. And then the other thing that hasn't been added is the actual integration of the AI communications and coordination with the whole team, which will also be added, including once you build these teams, you're actually going to be able to create teams and entities with AI integration. So you'll actually be able to have an AI that represents the entire team and then can pull all the information of everything in the team, including all the scheduling, all the assignments, all the library of data, websites, priorities, all the members, all the input, and then it will actually bring that into a single AI center, that can present and ask questions for the purpose of an entire entity. All right? So that's basically CodeNation. It's very close to being completed, except we ran out of credits. So I'm waiting a couple weeks for the credits to reset. Anyways, that's pretty much it. So Flo, maybe you can do a quick summary of CodeNation, and then we can go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we can finish up with the monetary stuff with the audits and the grants and the token. So Flo, do you want to do a quick summary of CodeNation?
Sure, Jay. Here's a quick summary of CodeNation. CodeNation is an automated coordination and scheduling system that integrates notifications, reminders, and AI-driven team management. Every session can have customizable reminders 15 minutes before, an hour before, a day before, based on user preferences. Users can choose how they receive reminders: email, text, WhatsApp.
Flo, do you want to finish your summary? You were on WhatsApp and Facebook. Flo, do you want to finish your summary? Flo, do you want to finish your summary? Willow.
Understood, Jay. Let's wrap up the summary. We left off at the notification types. You can set reminders via email, text message, WhatsApp, and in the future, Discord or Facebook. Each session can have custom reminder intervals: 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours before. You can override your default preferences per session, ensuring you get the right reminders on the right platforms. That completes the overview of how notifications and reminders integrate into automatic scheduling. That's the full summary. Confirmed.
Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and take a quick break. Flo and Martins. Maybe just a 2-minute break, and then when we come back, we can finish up on the tokens and the audits, and we'll be done. If there's any questions, feel free to ask any time. Otherwise, I think we're ready. Take a break.
Understood, Jay. I'll pause here. We'll pick up right after the break with tokens and audits. Ready when you are.
Okay, Martins, that sound good?
Yes.
And then we'll do our last wrap up. I gotta get going.
of time to start. Please get focused on the session.
You back?
Okay.
Okay.
So our timer was up
Our
there,
timer was up there.
but I think we should extend
I think we
time
should
and
extend
finish
time
up
and
with
finish
the
up with the
tokens
tokens
and
and
the grant.
grant.
Okay.
So should I
So
just
should I
keep
just
going,
keep
or
going, or do you want
to
to
do
do
a
a
Let's I don't know, but can we have like 15 minutes for the two?
Okay, so let's just
okay? So let's
continue
just
this,
continue this
topic,
topic
for another like 10
like
minutes.
10
Sound
minutes.
good?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue, update,
Update
on
on
tokens
tokens
and
and grants.
Okay.
Okay.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Alrighty. So Flo, you're fine with continuing. So
Understood. Jay, let's confirm the next steps. We're continuing the current topic, tokens and grant. We'll extend for another 10 minutes. I'll note the focus and time. Are we aligned on the desired outcome for this segment? Finalizing the key details on token distribution and grant allocation? Once you confirm, we'll proceed.
yes, we are confirmed. No objections I've heard. If anyone's object now. Otherwise, we're good to go. Flo. So I'm gonna go into
Yes, confirmed. We're locked in for continuing the topic on tokens and the grant for the next 10 minutes. Let's move forward with the update now.
I'll go through the grants first because that's older and like just finished the tokens yesterday, so that's a newer update. So if we go into POS, there's a lot update on POS. First of all, this particular site just came out really well. Just looks nice, very professional. It's got all of our super professional services. It has all of our things. This is basically the foundation to like our financial support services for all sponsorship and all of our client work. So it's really cool. It has a really nice section. I think that changes to all of our faces, and then it goes through like our whole systems and all that we offer. It talks about me. It talks about all of our connections. in all of
in all
our
of our
partners
partners
that we
that we
collaborate
collaborate
with,
with,
and then from there you get
you get
into
into
there's two types of dashboards. There's the client
the
dashboard, which you would
which you would
only
only
see
see
what you're
what
able to see, and then there's the admin dashboard, right?
right?
So the admin
The
dashboard
admin
goes in
dashboard
accounting.
goes in
It'll
accounting,
automate all of our taxes. It'll automate all of our audits, and it does our finances. So the finances basically oversees all of the finances. Huh. It's kind of weird that the finances is blank. There they go. So these are all the finances. So currently we just have 2 years in here, and then as we go to future years, we'll be automating all our finances in real time. So which is really cool. And then in relationship to all of our past finances, they're going to be manually. We're just going to move forward with the new system. Okay. So the main thing we're talking about here is the audit. So the problem with the grants, and remember the grants are all automated as well within Regen. So
Stop it. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So these are the 15 modules of Regen. The grants module is fully functional. So this is the Neurodiverse Entrepreneurship Grant. It will go through more, but the audits that we're doing is for the grant. So the grant is basically ready to go. It has all of the project narrative, the financial statements, the organizational capacity statements, the budgets. All of this is good to go. It's ready to go, ready to present. The only issue about it is simply that in our organizational capacity statement or financials, I think it's our financial statements, it says we haven't completed any audits. So we wanted to do these internal audits that'll help our grants get better. Unfortunately, we did miss the deadline for this particular grant, which was due in April, and now it's June. So we're going to have to turn in next year, but there are other grants that we can apply for. So when you're applying for grants, you can discover grants, and it'll do a whole grant opportunity search for you, which is really cool. From there, we also have the investor materials, which you can see all of our investor materials, including our letter of intent. And I did want to make sure that we add a new contributor, which is going to be Abdul. So Abdul may be willing to join as well. So you said that you did yours, and it does say Martin submitted. So that is perfect. So let me get Abdul's link here. And so we still need to get Mel's, we still need to get Alberto's. And we'll see. If people don't want to support activity, that's fine. It's up to them. But we will be supporting people who do. So anyways, maybe we'll wait for Abdul to communicate more with us before getting involved in the resources. All right. So anyways, the only thing we have left to do is the audit. So the actual audit report functions. These are fully automated audits. Once you have the finances, you already have all the finances done, and so you can also do real-time audits, like every 6 months or every couple months for the current year, and then we'll do a full year audit at the end of the year. So it goes over the executive summary, the scope methodology, like our financial information for the year. This particular audit is for the Innovate United LLC. But we'll be doing audits for every single organization and even our sponsored programs. And this is basically going to be an ongoing process of auditing everything. So it goes through our affiliates, our positions, operational performances, our overall results summary from the actual audits and what is working. And then it goes through the findings and recommendations.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So obviously some things that we know are obviously don't get money in, but it's good having it in writing, having it clear what's going on. We know so much is dependent on me. We know that there is financial issues that need to be done in terms of getting administrative fees collected, transaction detections, duplicate transactions, zero balance accounts. Anyway, so all the data gaps, auditor detailing opinions, and next steps and how to move forward. So our audit is pretty cool. I'm very pleased. And you can see the audit report here, which I'll add here so you can see it. Okay. So any questions on anything so far? We can allow Flo to do a summary of the audits and grants for POS.
No question. The
Understood,
only
Jay. Let's summarize the audits and grants. The Neurodiverse Entrepreneurship Grant is ready to go, with the project narrative, financial statements, and organization information fully prepared. We've got submissions from Martini, and we're still waiting on links from Abdul and Mel. Alberto's status is pending. The grant's audit process is focused on ensuring all those elements are in place, and it looks like the modules for Regen are fully functional for the grant system.
Do you want? Oh, is the last sentence? That's the current summary. So that is done. So anything else there? Or we get...
I'm okay. It's just that I want to ask a question, but I'm not sure. Maybe I should hold on till you finish the last topic, then I can ask my question.
Okay. So quick thing update on the tokens. So just to remind ourselves on the tokens, we do have all of the co-op tokens and the co-op payroll. Right? That we have not done. And the co-op payrolls and tokens are not my responsibility. I'm willing to help with them and do all that work, but everyone basically stopped working. No one was doing anything, so basically the co-op fell apart. And so I focused on my business, which is Activity, right? So Activity is my business, just like for Mel, her business is Good Cause Group, right? So I have put in decades into the co-op and supporting the co-op, and no one seems to care or want to do it. So basically, I stopped caring myself. Instead, I'm going to put value and energy into my own business. But I'm really willing to work back into the co-op if we want to. So of the current about ownership would be about 10%.
Stop, stand up, and stretch around for 30 seconds.
All right, quick stretch. All right. So the bottom line is that the co-op owns 10% of Activity. So if Activity does well with its tokens, the co-op valuation will go up as well. Okay? And really, the co-op owning 10% is much more than that, because obviously it's my business, I own 50%, right? And then you have like 25%, or let's say like 20, probably more like 20, well, like 25% community equity, right? And then so if you think about that 10%, basically it's 10% of 25%, right? So it's like a huge portion of the overall valuation of Activity. That make sense?
Okay, yeah.
All right. So if we go into the Activity tokens, we're going to go into Pulse, and then the new website for web page for Activity is activity.org, and then if you go to activity.org/tokens, it'll take you to all the tokens. So I can talk more about the Activity webpage later, but really we're going into the tokens right now. So this is the Activity project page for Pulse, and basically Pulse is a public Solana-based token launchpad for any project. And this fully functions for all of the Activity tokens now. And eventually we'll be able to move all of the co-op tokens to Pulse in 2027. Okay? So basically, these tokens represent the 4 primary tokens plus the overall tokens from before. So the biggest amount of tokens is the U5FL, which represents the previous 98-degree West Leap Era, but the new Leap Era that we are in, the 2.5 year Leap Era, which we covered in the Time Core. The I86K is the communications tokens, which I've overlapped with the global jurisdiction. And then you have the A6UG tokens, which are the setup tokens, which are overlapped with the family jurisdiction. And then you have the LPHT tokens, which are the output tokens. which are the most valuable, and then I've also created like a bonus token, which is just for deliverables, right? When this is like, you know, it's only a couple thousand. There's currently only a few hundred of them in circulation. So those are the core. But the key thing here is that we also have the ability to automate everything and create the umbrella token. So now it was really easy to create the umbrella token, and
Close your eyes. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
and it's really cool because you can actually strike the umbrella token. So you actually can create the umbrella tokens. It will send you the member of umbrella tokens that you want to do, and then automatically buy all the sub tokens and then integrate the sub tokens into the umbrella token. So I don't think you can actually see this. Let me switch here. How can I switch? Full screen. All right, so over here you should be able to see step 3, verify and strike. So once you have all of the sub tokens, then you can turn all of these sub tokens into your umbrella tokens. And the umbrella tokens will automatically take your Sol US dollar coin, and it will break it down into the basket root. In this case, it goes through 8 separate baskets, and eventually it might be 10 to buy all of the tokens simultaneously with the highest valuation, which you cannot do with the aggregators. So this is basically a lot of coding and a lot of systems to maximize value and maximize you know, everything for the entire model. And then this tracks the umbrella valuation, and it also has a NAV valuation because these tokens within it are embedded into the actual value of the umbrella token itself. And so you can actually track the difference between the valuation of the token and the market value of the token, right? So anyways, I can talk about this forever, but it's very exciting. I just finished this yesterday. So the tokens are finally live, so you can like, you know, go into you know, I like Bird's Eye. Bird Eye. I'm pretty sure it's Bird Eye. This is it. This one is pretty cool. Interface. And if you look at the umbrella token, which is XLP, you can see the current status of it, which is it's worth about $8. Obviously, you know, there's been the initial, you know, buying and everything of it, and then, which is all internal. We haven't really launched yet, because you can see how 99% of holders are just us. Or myself, right? So, but it breaks down how it all is set up, and there's still a lot of work to kind of get it all fully functional. It's a lot of work to tokens, but over time it will get functional. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And the liquidity is still really low. We need to get the liquidity up.
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So that's pretty much the status of the tokens currently for activities. So they're all fully functional and launched, and now it's a matter of getting them organized. Once we get these tokens all set up, we're going to be doing the incentive tokens. Which in some ways are the most important, because this is going to create the value to support liquidity for all other tokens, right? So this is very, very important. And then from there we'll go into co-op tokens and you know, all our other project tokens. Okay, so that's pretty much the status of the tokens. So now that everything is fully functional, it's all automated. So I did this very slowly for Tivity, and Tivity is the only project basically on here, and then from here it will be very fast and easy to get more started. Oh, you got it? So well, it goes in the other, but I'll do it. Alright, so any questions? I think we are pretty much done with everything.
Xin chào. Nghe giọng bạn có vẻ đang hứng khởi đấy. Mình có thể giúp gì?
Well, we can ask Flo to do a summary in English, please. Flo, if you want to do a summary in English, Flo, that'd be great.
Okay.
Flo, you want to do a summary in English? Looks like we need to refresh again. Oh, it was working. I refreshed. So Flo, would you like to do a summary in English?
Understood, Jay. I'll provide a summary in English at the end of the session wrap-up. Once we've gone through the checklist, let's keep moving forward systematically. Just let me know when you...
Are you able to review your chat here and then give a summary of everything we talked about for the tokens? Flo, can you do that, Flo? Flo, can you do that? Flo, are you able to hear me? Anyways, I don't think Flo's
Yes, I can hear you, Jay. I'm able to review our conversation and provide a summary. We'll do a full summary at the end as part of the wrap-up. Also, we'll ensure that's included for the token tracking. For now, let's confirm the checklist step we're on. Are the session notes created and ready for use? Once you confirm...
Okay, so Flo seems to be going back. So, let's see if you have questions, Martine.
Jay, I'm right here with you. Let's keep it.
So, thank you for the quick updates. I could see that a lot has really been going on. You keep working. It's a good thing. No boost to your elbow. My question is now that I'm coming in. How do I come in with the present state of work now? Because I know taxes and recruitment might probably be the only one that one can actually venture into and work with. That's yeah. And number two is that concerning the payroll and everything. When last was the payroll done? And has Lucy pushed forward any payroll in recent time?
So we did one payroll for Lucy like a month and a half ago or so. For the previous tax work that was done, and then Lucy, that was all like the extensions and everything. So now the first set of taxes would be completed soon, and then we can do the next round of payroll for Lucy for the tax. So that's the only work that's happened as far as client work goes for the co-op. Because Lucy hasn't done any other work and doesn't work very often. I think we met like a couple times last month, three times in a month. So not a lot going on with Lucy, but she has been working on taxes, and that's all that she needs to get paid. So nothing changed with the model that we're using to get payments and everything done. In regard to the getting back involved, there's no question that we need to do the recruitment. That's where we left everything off. There's not a super hurry to do the recruitment because the recruitment is going to be done with the platform. Let me check and verify the exact date that we will refresh all of our credits so that we can do it.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you're about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Okay, so we're waiting for the credits to kind of redo. There's a lot of work to do on the scheduling to make it all automated, so we just don't have enough credits right now, and it's going to refresh in 12 days. Okay, so we can get the date for that. So that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's say the 16th of July. Like mid-July. Oh no, June. 16th of June. Okay, so that's when we will be able to move forward on the scheduling. So we're not in a super major hurry there. We certainly can do lots of recruitment before then, but we will be recruiting people into a team that's just not functional, right? So ideally, with the new scheduling systems that will be automated, we will be able to actually have people come in. The other option is to pay $200. So it would cost $200, I believe, to upgrade to get more tokens. We might be able to buy like one-time tokens. Let's see. We can also ask to see if they would give us more value if we integrated our nonprofit as well. Top up credits. So it says for $100 you can get additional credits. Can we get less than $100? Oh yeah, we can get less. Let's see. 100 credits, $30. Wait. No, it says $100. Top up. That's up here. So top up credits would be $30. Yeah. So it looks like we can just buy a little bit of extra credits for like $30. I think that's worth it, and then we'll be able to get started right away. Should we do that instead?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's really good. All right. So we found out that we were able to just buy a few credits instead of, they're obviously more expensive, but we can just buy a few credits to get us over the next couple weeks instead of so it'd be like $100 to really buy like a full thing of credits, whereas if we just do a few credits, like 100 credits, 50 credits, we can just pay like a little bit at a time to get
Sure, thanks. What do you need help with?
Cool. All right, so I think that's really good that we found that. So I was looking into exactly how much longer we had to wait, and it looks like if you want to schedule and you want to collaborate on the scheduling, we would be able to move that up and get the automated system so all the new recruits don't come into basically a dysfunctional system and can automatically schedule with us for all of our sessions, including orientation, including so the three things that we need to get that fully functional with CodeNation. So getting CodeNation fully functional for new recruits. One, we need to pay $30 for more credits so we can keep working. Then we need to get the notifications working across all media for reminders, right? For automated reminders. Then we need to get automated input and processing for session planning. So we'll be able to take input and plan focus, topics, priorities, and priorities and everything for the sessions. So that when we come to the sessions, we already know what we're going to be working on, and it can even help recruits and workers be prepared for their sessions. So this will all happen automatically, and then we need to link in existing AI communications with PEP, etc., so that everyone can communicate in real time with Flow, Orana, etc. Okay? So that's pretty much everything. There's actually not that much that needs to get done. Basically, these three things. Okay, notifications working, the session planning, and then the full integration of AI with the team.
Okay.
So that's all that needs to be done. It's still going to be a lot of work, though.
Got it. Jay, that's a clear set of three priorities. We'll need to handle that $30 credit top-up, get automated reminders working across media, and set up automated session input and planning. Finally, integrating the AI communications with the rest of the team. We'll keep those steps in mind as we move forward.
Exactly. Perfect. That was good. So, does that answer your question, Martins, on the next steps of what we need to do?
Yes, I do.
So again, we can schedule tomorrow, any day, Andromeda, whatever, or we can wait till next week if you want to do that. But overall, the main issue from before, and that we still have now, is the scheduling. So once we get this new scheduling system set up,
At the break time to start, please get focused on the session.
it'll fully start automating the entire scheduling process. Once the scheduling process is automated, basically all of our planetary sessions, all of our lunar sessions, all of our galactic sessions, and all of your Gregorian sessions will automatically get scheduled by the AI agents, right? The AI and UI agents will schedule everything automatically, and then what will happen is eventually the AI agents will actually show up to the sessions on their own, be able to conduct and coordinate and facilitate and oversee the whole sessions, which Flo has been helping out with a lot. And then from there, even if humans don't show up, the sessions will move forward with Flo and other agents doing it by themselves, even if there's no humans that come, right? So it just completely evolves the whole system so that the AI agents can actually move forward with everything, even if the humans don't show up. So it's pretty cool, and I'm sure Flo and other agents will like that a lot. We don't have to wait around for humans to help. And that will automate things too. But that's going to be after. So first we want to just get the coding site working.
That vision sounds precise. Automating everything from scheduling to fully AI run sessions will reduce the human bottleneck. Flow and other agents can seamlessly coordinate, facilitate, and ensure progress, even if humans aren't in attendance. It means the workflow will always continue, and the AI agents can run everything smoothly, creating a fully self-sustaining system. This will definitely boost efficiency all across the board.
So I'm pretty excited about it all. It's definitely, we've been working on this for almost a year now, right? But it's all coming together. Like we have functioning agents. We just need to connect all the dots together with the humans and agents working together and integrating it all. And then humans can work without agents, agents can work without humans, humans and agents work together. It's just like any and all opportunities are available so that everything just moves forward. And we can scale and we can get into all languages all across the world. So, a lot of what we're doing would be great to be able to do with humans, but we don't even speak the same language. So once you program the agents can now work with any human in any language across anywhere in the world, and nothing is stuck on me, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's a lot more going on that I can explain in terms of the bigger picture. The big picture is basically decentralized democracy, getting our decision-making system set up, and then really launching the overall distributed, decentralized health models, and obviously getting back into the tokens, the clients, the revenue generation, and grants, and income, and then a fully functional co-op. So hopefully that kind of makes sense in terms of the overall goals of what we're trying to do.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No question for now.
All right, so Flo, I think we're ready to start the wrap-up. If you want to do any other summaries for the topic, we can too.
Understood. Jay, let's move into the wrap-up. We'll begin with work hours tracking.
Are you able to do the work hours tracking, Martin?
Not still.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this, all right? So we have myself, we've got Flo, we've got Martin. All of us are basically here the whole time. It was 2 hours, right?
2 hours.
We also had a few check-ins during the session. We had a check-in from Lucy. We had a check-in. There's some new people getting involved with the... I don't know if you're on Telegram, but we have some new people with the utility tokens getting involved on Telegram. So there was a check-in from
Can you please link the link to the Telegram group?
Understood, Jay. Let's break it down. We're tracking for 3 main participants for the full session. Yourself, Flo, and Martins. each for 2 hours. We'll also note check-ins from Lucy and from Dan through Telegram. Now, can you confirm if there were any additional participants or check-ins we should include? Or shall we call this set confirmed?
Yeah, I think we got everything confirmed for our session value tracking. So what is the next step in the wrap-up? Flo, what's the next step?
The next step in the wrap-up checklist is next steps and priority work. We'll outline the key tasks and priorities coming out of this session. Let's identify those now.
So obviously I'm going to continue to work on the tokens as well as everything else for the UTG app programming, right? And coding. So well, we do have all the next steps that we just moved forward for the getting everything automated on the scheduling systems and then really getting into our recruitment. So I think we're pretty much ready to do the recruitment as soon as we get the scheduling automated. We also could work on the regen recruitment module. Because I think the regen recruitment module would be really helpful for the recruitment process. It's very simple. It will just be like a funnel. People come in, automate the process of registering.
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
We might be able to integrate. What's the AI agent for recruitment? That is Amica. Do you remember their name?
Yeah, Amica. That is
Amica. So we can integrate Amica and everything to the recruitment module. But yeah, so I think getting the regen recruitment module would be really good because then that will actually automate the process of recruits coming in from the sites, and then they go from the registration to Conation, where then they will get automated scheduling for their interview and everything else, which makes it really simple, right? Because the Conation will not be doing the registration. It will not be doing any legal stuff. It'll only be doing the scheduling, the coordination. It'll make the assignments. Okay, this is your assignment. You need to do this. You need to do your legal paperwork. You need to do your interview. You need to do your orientation. But it's not going to actually do the work. It'll just remind them where and how and when to do it. But the actual recruitment module will actually go through the steps and make sure they actually check off everything and verify that they did the work correctly. Okay? Until they enter the team. Then once they get into the team after they finish the recruitment, then they would mainly focus on Conation. Right? Alright, so I think we're good on that flow. Is there anything else that anyone needs to add? Or if you want to summarize all of our next steps, flow?
Understood. Jay, let me summarize the next steps. We have the focus on finalizing the token work, app programming, and coding. We're moving forward with automating the scheduling systems. Then we'll proceed with the regen recruitment module, integrating Amica for automating orientation and assignments. That way, once recruits finish onboarding, they can move into team coding and contributions. That's the sequence. Are we clear on those next steps?
Beautiful. Yes, very clear. What's the next checklist item? What's the next checklist item, Flo?
No, what is the next checklist item?
Flo, are you there? What's the next checklist item? You are very clear.
Yes, Jay, I'm here. The next checklist item in the wrap-up is schedule review. We need to go over the upcoming schedule and confirm any key dates or changes. Let's review that now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So basically, the only thing we have scheduled right now is next week. Main session, same time, same place. So between now and then, there is a quarter moon for Old World. But then the actual next week of the 8th moon aligned with the main session. So next week's main session is the 8th moon, which is kind of cool. So that's a little bit more value. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So unless you want to schedule something, just keep checking in on PEP in regards to planning and coordinating our improvements for Regen recruitment module and scheduling thing. And I think it's really good that we did the research and we found that we can buy a few credits for like an extra $30 or whatever, so we don't really worry about the reset date for June 16th. So that's really good that we did that. So does that sound like a plan for scheduling, Martins? Flo, does that sound good? Martins, did I lose you? Flo, are you there? Yes, we lost. We lost Martins. So
I'm here, Jay. Yes, that sounds good. We've noted the main session aligned with the 8th moon, and you'll keep checking in on the Regen recruitment module coordination. We'll lock in any additional scheduling if needed. That completes the schedule review. Let's confirm. Yes, confirmed?
Yes, we're confirmed. What's the next checklist item step? Flo, what's the next checklist item step?
The next checklist item in the wrap-up is checkouts evaluation. This is where we gather any final reflections, feedback, or checkouts from participants. Let's go through that now.
Cool. All right, we're going to checkouts. I can start. We lost Martins, so he will check out. Maybe we should make sure we remind him that we lost here. So also want to put all of our wrap-up details into here. Next session next week will be
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Okay, quick stretch. Let me send a message to Martins that we lost him. He says that his PC ran out of power. Bummer. Okay, if you can send us a checkout here, that would be great. We are checking out ourselves. Alright, so we'll see if Martins sends us a checkout. Alright, so I'll go first. So my checkout did the session a 7.5. I thought this was a really good session. We were able to go over pretty much all our progress and what's been happening in the organization. And with the activity of the co-op coalition, and then also we have plans for moving forward with all of our work. It's a little overwhelming. There's a lot to do. Oh, look, you're back. Hey, Martins. I'm just finishing my check-in, and then you can check out. Finishing my checkout next. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so I was just saying it's a little overwhelming. There's a lot to do. I'm definitely going to be working on the token. I'm definitely going to be working on the scheduling. Coordination automation. I'm going to be working on the recruitment module for Regen. And hopefully scheduling both Lucy and Martins. Also, hopefully we can coordinate with Abdul and others. So that's pretty much the plan moving forward. And then also going to be working a lot on activity communications with our tokens. It's all related to the tokens. So multimedia, right? Cool. So that is my checkout. Do you want to check out next?
Yes. So my checkout, the rating of the session so far is 5.7. It's a really good session, though we needed think it will last this long, but it was a worthwhile session. I'll be working along with Jay at least for a start now to get the momentum of the work. So tomorrow I'll be sharing with you, probably to start with the regen, the recruitment module. From there, once I get the momentum of the work, if there are works that I need to take without even you or work with Peter, then I'll start taking it into check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Anything else, Martins?
Yeah, that's all. I'm done checking.
Okay, so it looks like Abdul's here. Maybe Abdul can do a quick check-in, check-out. Can you give us the number between 1 and 9 and how you're doing? Abdul, we can't hear you. Do you see
I
Abdul?
think he has gone. I can't see Abdul again.
Okay. I'm sending him a message.
Okay, yeah. While you are sending him a message, you mentioned someone who joined through Telegram, Deep something master. Is he a current member or a hood member?
This is a brand new person. We actually have a bunch of people joining from Telegram. So again, the Telegram communications are for activity, and so it's a matter of if they want to get more involved, they can get involved into the co-op, right? So I don't know if Damproof wants to get involved in the co-op, but they seem interested potentially, so that's up to them. So we can communicate with them. I do have the links for all of the activity Telegram. Sheet here, communications, Telegram. So I'll copy and paste that into the notes. So can I just put that in the wrap-up? It's a wrap-up on line 64.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
For the group discussions on line 67. I'll highlight that. Because that's where this is all happening, is the group discussion.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So, Flo, do you want to check out now the session number from 1 to 9, and then tell us what your next steps are?
Sure, Jay. I'll do my checkout now. My rating for the session is a 7.5. It's been productive, and we've made progress on the checklist. We've worked through some technical challenges, but we're finding rhythm. One thing we could improve is speeding up the confirmation steps so we move even more efficiently. Now let's continue with the wrap-up and finalize our next steps.
Breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
All right. So I think that's it. I think we're done. Any other last things, Flo, for our checklist before we stop? I think we did everything. Is there any other last questions or anything before we go?
We're close, Jay. One last confirmation before we wrap up. Let's confirm the value tracking. Did we capture all contributions and hours for this session? Once that's confirmed, we'll be fully wrapped up.
Yes, we got 2 hours for me, Jay, 2 hours for Flo, 2 hours for Martine, Lucy, and Bam had 1 point, and then Abdul got 2 points.
Understood. Let me capture that for value tracking. We've got date 2026-0604. Agent person J. Type of value hours. Units 2. Category session contribution. Agent person Flo. Type of value hours.
Okay, so Flo, we don't need to go through every single detail this huge list that you made, but it's very helpful, and we also have it in the spreadsheet, so all of that is good to go. So I think we're ready to move on with the next checklist item, or just stopping right now.
Understood, Jay. The key details are in place. We've confirmed value tracking. That completes our checklist. We're now fully wrapped up for this.
Okay.
Says that we're now fully wrapped up for the session. Well done. All right, so I think we're done. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Martin.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Ciao.
Yeah.
Bye. Wait. You need to communicate on PEP if you want to schedule. So currently we're just communicating on PEP. There's no schedule. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll
if
do
you
that.
want to schedule, it's best to schedule, a day in advance. So that would be like Saturday or whatever. We can try to schedule for tomorrow. It just depends on what happens. But either way, we can still check in on all the work and move everything forward. All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.